know, there really is a lot of fishing to be had in Illinois. You just gotta find the right spots. They're not that easy to find, but they are there. If you don't want to fish on the lakefront, you're gonna have to do some digging. And to me, honestly, that just makes it 20 times better. You gotta work for the good fishing spots. I don't know, something about it just makes it better. Look at how dark this guy is. Really dark. He's hiding. There's some thick grass mats over there. So I was just throwing this popper right through it. This guy slurped it under. He's so dark. You can tell he's been hiding right under there. Let's do it. Okay. I know you saw that. I was just throwing that top water and I see a bass just swimming right in front of me, so I had to cast in there with the Senko. And sure enough, the first cast, this guy smacks it. There we go. Chill out, bro. Barely hooked. Another really dark guy. This water is really dark and like You can see the bottom, but it's like, it's disgusting looking, basically, so. So, before we go out fishing, we forgot, or I forgot, barrel swivels. So we gotta pick some up.
Those look pretty good.
Those look decent. Let's get them.
Alright everybody, so for today I am going to be using my 9-foot medium heavy salmon rod for bottom fishing. On that I have an Eagle Claw weight slip with an 1.5 ounce weight. I have a barrel swivel there. I will tie 8-pound low vis green leader to that, and I'm using these Gamakatsu octopus size 1/0 hooks.
Awesome. Just thought I'd let you guys know how I picked up the wrong worms, because these ones are green for some reason, and that's not what I intended. So hopefully we can catch some fish on them.
Alright everybody, we have breaking news. Nick just caught a fish.
Okay, so since the drum aren't biting, smallmouth aren't really biting, I did catch some. Alright, so I just surprisingly got this really good eater-sized perch on a white tube. I was initially going for a smallmouth, and this guy just came out of nowhere and ate it. So, you know, we might do a surprise catch and cook for you guys, so we'll see. Alright guys, so I caught this really good 11-inch perch earlier today. We're going to fillet him up and see how he tastes. We're going to cook him up, we're going to fry him. I'm not too sure what the spices are going to be, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be really good, because the perch is really good. It's not very sharp at all. I've been sitting here sharpening this thing for forever, and it's not. Oh, it's because we didn't scale it. You can tell that we have not done this before, because we just tried to fillet it without scaling it. So we're outside in my front yard trying to scale this perch. Ow! I don't know what's going on here.
We're just scaling it, man.
But we got the holes. Where's it at? For some.
Yeah, here, rinse them off.
Water.
Yeah, there we go. He's probably still alive. Yeah, there you go, bud. Here, get some oxygen. All right.
I think this might work. Hopefully. Don't look like complete idiots.
And yeah, we're looking like complete idiots, but we don't care. Nope.
Woman just walked by staring at us like, what in the actual are we doing?
Just scaling the fish.
It's actually working though. I'm not gonna lie. Put that back into, yeah. So Brian's here scaling the fish.
Trying.
Please don't drill us too bad in the comments for doing this, but you know, for one, we don't have a fillet knife. For two, we don't usually eat fish that we catch, and when we do eat the fish we catch, it's usually like trout, which you don't need to scale. If you want to, you can skin it, but we usually leave the skin on anyway, so we don't really catch and cook a lot of scaly creatures like this. So
serrated knives are really good for scaling.
They really are though. They really are. Okay, so people, what we're gonna do next, we're gonna fillet with this. I know this isn't a fillet knife, but I don't really care. We're gonna, I think, do one of these, cut down behind the gill plate. Get that nice and good like.
This was our sharpest knife.
This was our sharpest knife for real, for real. Come on, there you go. Almost, almost. That little piece of like tendon right there is there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show this on YouTube. Get my stuff demonetized.
Why?
YouTube hates. Yeah, I can't actually show this.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
They won't.
They will, because I just watched Flair's video and he was filleting fish and he was like, I can't show this because YouTube demonetizes blah blah blah. I can show the dead fish and like you scaling it, but I can't show me filleting it with all the blood and shit.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, all that work for a couple bites. Nice, nice. And
Too much meat on it, but hey.
it was fat, but it was more the guts than the actual meat. So that's what we got. There's a couple good bite pieces in there, so we're gonna go ahead and fry it up. It should be delicious. Hey, Bodie. He's so sleeping. Looks like he's dead. So I got secret spice blend that I'm not gonna share with you just because it's so good. And if multiple people had it, it would not be special. So I'm just gonna coat them with the fillets and flour and the spice mix. And usually you can use an egg wash if you want to, but I don't want. I mean, I don't feel like it honestly, but to get them good and coated, and then throw them right into the oil, like so. Alright, I used way too much flour.
Hey there, Bodie.
Alright guys, so these are done, I believe. They shouldn't take that long, they are fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out and lay them on the old paper towel. Let them cool for a bit. Little piece too, there's a couple little chunks in there. Alright. What you think? What you think? He likes it. Alright, Brian here's going to be the first taste tester.
Slightly fishy. Pretty good. I'm gonna try a bigger piece.
So weird. Slightly fishy. Slightly fishy.
A little firm.
Oh yeah?
Honestly, if you gave this to me instead of this chicken, I wouldn't have thought that it was perch. Now cut that.
Bones in them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going?
Your turn, yep.
I'm going to start out with this.
What do you think, Nick?
Okay, that was just like, I don't know what I just ate. I think that was just pure like breading.
Oh, there we
Let's
go.
get an actual piece of meat. Looks pretty good. Flakes. Oh yeah, that looks actually... Okay. Warm it up. It's not bad. It's really not bad. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. There's a piece with the bone in it. Okay.
Let me try a piece.
It's not bad.
It's not very thick. It's actually very good.
It's like light, flaky, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bad we only had 3 bites. We were trying to catch more, but you know, we suck. All right, Brian. So, overall opinion.
You definitely gonna want to catch a good amount of these in order to get a decent amount of meat. I mean, it definitely really tastes good. They are somewhat bony, to be honest. I mean, we tried our best to bone them, and we still ended up with a few of them even after we fried them all. But very good. It's a lot more fluffy, I guess you could say. It's a lot more light of a meat, and you know, not chewy at all, to be honest.
Pretty good. Yeah, that was actually pretty good considering that it came from the steel mills in Indiana. But yeah, it's not bad at all. I like it actually. So we'll probably, maybe in the future, we might do some more catch and cooks from Lake Michigan. Do I end it here? What are we doing? What's the plan?
What do you think, Bodie? Huh? You think it was good?
What'd you think, buddy? He says, good job.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Hold on.
There's a car behind me!
Okay, you ain't wrong about that.
Let's go! He's coming!
I'll have the notification.
I thought you said you didn't want to bring that over. Brought that over. You said nah.
And then I said yeah.
Whatever.
Okay everybody, so for today we are going to finish off at 31st Street Harbor. Today we started off by trying to go after Lake Drum in the early morning over at the Hammond Marina. However, we were not really successful at all with that. We were using night crawlers, and from what we could tell, the gobies were really eating those up. What we probably recommend for you to use is to use live crawdads. The frozen ones just do not work all that well. They also go by the name of pond crabs, just in case you were ever looking for them. Besides that, we do have that catch and cook for y'all with that perch that we were able to catch, so we definitely hope that y'all enjoy that. Anything else you have to say, Nick?
Let me just touch real quick on what he was saying with the gobies. You just please do not use night. I mean, you can occasionally catch them on night crawlers when the gobies aren't there, but they are there a lot of the time around the year. So just use pond crabs or cut bait, and it'll work so much better for you. We were seeing a lot of drums, smallmouth, as well as what were the other fish? Suckers, just cruising along the bank and eating stuff off the rocks. We casted for them with live bait and lures, and we just could not get anything. I am gonna have to say, because this has been on my mind all day, when we were fishing and there was a gentleman next to us fishing, he was using a dead goby as bait. He did catch like a 3-pound smallmouth and ended up keeping it. And me being a bass angler, us being a bass angler, it really frustrates us when we see that, just because, for one, they don't taste good. They're not meant to be eaten like a perch is or a salmon is. So if you catch them, please just throw them back. They're gonna be bony and they're not gonna be tasting very good. So I just had to get that off my chest. That was kind of making me mad. So yeah.
One thing I'd like to say too is that smallmouth are not stocked in Lake Michigan, and they're all naturally here. So it's a much more delicate fishery, to say the least. And for all the future fishermen, you definitely want to let them go. Seriously, especially for smallmouth bass. So yeah, long story short, if you catch a smallmouth, even if it's a really good sized one, let them go.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been all over the place, me being in a completely different place yesterday and then coming back to Chicago today. I know it's been all over the place. Thank you for bearing with me, but I have something really cool that I touched on a little bit last video, and I want to really get into depth in this video. We do have a new sponsor. It is called Logix Fishing. It's L-O-G-I-X Fishing. They are just starting off their store, their online store. And they've got rods, they've got reels, they've got lures, they've got apparel, which I'm actually going to pick some up. If you use the code SSF15, I'll put it right here, you can get yourself 15% off on any order, and all orders above $15 get free shipping automatically. They're really cool. They reached out to me and they were like, hey, do you want to be a part of Logix Fishing? I was like, heck yes, heck yes. So please go use that code. If you need anything, just go check that website. Once again, it's Logix Fishing. It's L-O-G-I-X, and hopefully I'll be wearing some of their apparel in the upcoming videos. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I mean, before I end this, look at that. That is just awesome. That's awesome. The sun's gonna set here pretty soon. Fish every day.